Bob Jones, INFC flag football director, and these are some of the basics of flag football.
The game is played on a half-length field, and the field width will be reduced to no less than 35 yards and no more than 40 yards from sideline to sideline. The game will consist of two 20-minute halves with a continuous running clock, stopping only for timeouts and injuries. Each team is allowed 35 seconds between each play. Time starts at the placement of the ball by the official. Each team is allowed one timeout per game. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line at the start of the game, at the start of the second half, after turnover on downs, and after each touchdown try. Interceptions will be blown dead at that spot, are non-returnable, and result in a turnover. The intercepting team will be awarded 2 points, except for interceptions on extra point tries. Defensively caused fumbles will be immediately blown dead. Offensive fumbles and missed snaps will be blown dead if unable to be immediately fielded by the offensive player. Touchdowns are worth 6 points and coaches have 3 extra point options. 1 point from the 5-yard line, 2 points from the 10-yard line, or 3 points from the 15-yard line. There is no overtime during the regular season games. Games resulting in the same score at the end of the contest shall be scored as a tie. Overtime will only apply during the postseason, and those details can be found on the INFC website. There are 7 players, and you may not have more than 4 players in the backfield at the snap. All players are eligible receivers except for the center.
Here we have, guys, is our offensive line. Everybody say offensive line.
Offensive line.
All right, the offensive line and the guards can be lined up next to the center, or they can be lined up 4 yards from the center. So I want you to walk there, Ada, and you go with him, and you walk there. And I want you to go there. This is our defensive line. Everybody say defensive line.
Defensive line.
The D tackles must be lined up in front of the offensive guards, whether they're lined up here or they're lined up here. Defensive tackle has to line up with the guard, okay? Come back inside. Defensive tackle has to line up with the guard. Come back inside, there you go. All right, so our defensive tackles are lined up with who? Offensive guards, okay? Everybody understand that? Okay.
Both flags must be worn at the waist, one on each side of every player. Misaligned flags may result in a penalty.
What we're gonna show here is no flag guarding, okay? Let's go, ready, go. You cannot stiff arm, okay? Or flag guard, but right now, stiff arm. All right, let's go. Ready, go.
The ball may be snapped between the center's legs or tossed back. Either way, the ball must be snapped from the ground.
This is what we don't do.
Running through the A-gaps is a 10-yard penalty. All runs must be carried outside the 4-yard tackle box before crossing the line of scrimmage.
You cannot run in the A-gap in flag football, okay? Now let's show what we can do, all right? Line it back up, let's go. Good job, perfect, all right.
A blocker's hands must be stationary within 4 inches of their own chest, grasping their own jersey, or within 4 inches of the belt at the hip. Hands and arms must remain in place during the entire course of the block and may not be extended while attempting a block. At no point shall a player attempt to strike another player while attempting a block. Illegal blocks will result in a 10-yard penalty. You must have 2 defenders on the line, designated as defensive tackles, and all other defenders must be positioned 4 or more yards from the line of scrimmage at the snap of the ball.
What we're showing here is the defense can be 4 yards off the ball. If they're a linebacker, a cornerback, or safety, they can be 4 yards off the ball. Take a step inside. Take a step inside for me. Illegal. This is 3.5 yards. Take a step back. We're at 4 yards now. You can be at 4 yards. If you would like to creep up, start back here for me. Start back, start back. I just want you guys to creep up, okay? When I say creep up, creep. All right, creep up to 4 yards. Can't go past 4 yards, stop. Right there, 4 yards.
Defensive tackles must be lined head up with the guards and may not advance more than 1 yard beyond the line of scrimmage. They may move laterally, but cannot go deeper than 1 yard into the backfield. There shall be no blitzing or intentional running of a defensive player through the A gaps immediately preceding the snap. Blitzing the A gap will result in a 10-yard penalty. For the complete rulebook, information, and updates, visit the INFC Flag Football website.
I hope we were able to help, and I hope if you have any questions, please reach out, and let's have a great season, guys.